I'm recording. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the, I don't know which one, session of the Black Sessions. Today we are discussing episode 5 of season 4 that is called Metalhead, black and white episode. This is quite a unique one. I actually really enjoyed it cinematographically speaking. I loved it. So we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about how we felt with the episode, the conclusions we can get from it, any opinions, reflection for those who are new. You're gonna like this. So let's start with the older ones. I mean, not older in age, but the usual comers to these meetings. Let's start with Felipe. Felipe, please, how do you feel with the episode? If you liked it or not? Any reflection, comments? Go ahead.
Hi everyone. Uh, yes, I enjoyed the episode. It was entertaining. I don't know if I can find so many meanings to it.
Yeah.
I think it's pretty clear. The message is not very, like, I cannot go too deep. I think it represents how we as human use technology, um, not only recently but through all our history
Yeah.
to make some things that can be used as weapons, for example. And what I find interesting is that the episode was like the robot dog was
Yeah.
like a animal hunting uh, humans, maybe like in prehistoric times, where humans had to climb trees to
Yes.
get from the reach
Yes.
of
It
I
was.
don't know what. Yeah.
I agree with you on that. That it was like an analogy, like prehistoric humans, not prehistoric. It's not prehistory actually. Like cavemen, let's say, and future humans, because I think this is happening in the far distant future. So
Yeah.
yeah, you said that there is not that you think that there's not so much to discuss or like so deep discussion presented in the episode.
I mean, I think that you can extrapolate. I don't know if that
We can
it's
always
a
we can always go deeper and deeper and like overthink
uh,
about it.
yes,
So
like how we through progress we move towards things that could mean our maybe destruction, or not destruction but going back in through, um, like you say, like cavemen, where,
yes,
for example, I can give one example. With science we create, for example, nuclear weapons, and that has the ability to bring us to maybe prehistoric age.
yeah, and it, like prehistoric, like the beginning of Earth, with with nothing on, like there is
Yes.
nothing on Earth, and just I don't know volcans,
Yes.
volcanoes and stuff. Yeah, I think actually the episode or the series in general, Black Mirror, is constantly showing us how much technology, with the advancements on technology, we can destroy ourselves, or like how much humanity can affect itself, or then positive the probable negative impact it may have on us, but always stating that it's not technology by itself, but it's us. They do not explain in this episode how these dogs became killer or why, but we know that it was not them. We know that it was us. I guess we have discussed about this before, that all the Black Mirror episodes happen in the same universe. This a connected universe. For example, in some episodes you see technologies that are more developed in other episodes, or you see like proto ideas of any technology that you see in other episodes, and things that happening. Some stories look more close in time, like they could be happening now or any moment, and some other are very futuristic and they're happening in 100 years, but it's the same universe. So I think that this is like the end of this universe. This is like the apocalyptic version of what's left once technology is completely in control. So we'll see. Thank you, Felipe. Paulina, you are now our regular attender. So what about you? How do you feel with the episode?
I didn't like it.
You didn't like it. Okay, why?
No, I mean, of course, I love the photography and the acting.
Yes.
That was great, of course. But I am talking about the message
Yeah.
of the chapter, because um, symbolize the success of the machines over the human race, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. Isn't
Um,
it? Is there a success when you kill yourself?
yes, I think I think it is because the machines are supposed to help us, not the
Yeah.
opposite thing.
Yeah.
You can see in this chapter, I mean, in the future, um, the the side of the coin is going to be different, and the technology is going to be against us,
Humanity. But
humanity.
it
Yes.
depends. I think it depends on what's the purpose of technology. Preserving Earth, preserving life. Because if the purpose is preserving life, maybe humans are a threat. Like we are a threat. And there are other episodes, like the one with the bees, in which we discussed
Right,
how
right,
much of
right.
a threat we were to Earth. So
Mhm.
maybe dogs are just doing their job, protecting the environment, and that means sweeping humans out of existence. Maybe if we,
That is a point of view.
when you started watching Black Mirror, you realize how much of a like problem we are. So maybe
Mhm.
see, if this is the apocalypse, they're
Mhm.
just like, we're solving the problem. Let's take humans of the equation.
Maybe
And
it
maybe
will
it's
be a favor.
yeah, we could actually be doing something greater for the history of Earth
Uh-huh.
than that would be ending with our own history. Maybe
Mhm.
those are the ideas. But anyways, I think I agree with your point. Like this is humans versus technology, and we lost. We
Mhm.
lost, like at the same time we had the free will to decide. She had the free will to decide because she's representing us all, I think. She has the free will to choose for her own if she wants to live or die. But yeah, we're going there now. Let's listen to the rest first. uh let's talk with some of the new people here before we go into the regular ones. Gus, you have your microphone on, so I would like to hear your
Yes,
reflections and opinion
all
on
right.
it.
I really enjoyed the episode, but I don't know. It is a little bit scary because
Yeah.
the prototype, this dog, it's quite similar to one robot that currently exists. I don't know if you know this company, Boston Dynamics, which make robots. They have a model which is absolutely
The
the
same
same
dog.
one there is in this episode, and
Yes,
that's quite
I've seen
scary.
it.
But I really enjoyed the episode. The cinematography, the photography is very unique, very nice. I don't enjoy too much the end, like with the bears, with the little toys. It
Yeah.
seems to me very, I don't know.
What part of the ending, when she killed herself or when they show the box of toys of
Yeah, when they show the box of
ah,
toys,
yeah, yeah.
of
But I
bears.
think that there's a mess. We're gonna talk about that. Yes, yes.
Yeah,
Sorry. You were saying then?
I don't know. That's what I think. It's a nice episode, a bit scary, but a good one.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I think it's maybe a little bit depressive. Like, you are or but I think that the tension is very well constructed. I was kind of nervous
Yes.
throughout the episode, and
Yeah,
for me it
they
was really quick,
construct
very well constructed.
the tension is quite well constructed. It's like a very very well. I don't know that.
I found it entertaining, at least. Like, for me,
Yes.
it moved forward quickly. I didn't notice that, unlike other episodes in which I'm like, how long? How much is there left? Not now. I was like, is it over? It was a really good one. So yeah. Thank you, Gus. Let's go with classics. My friend, dear friend, Jorge Patricio. His name says Kyrie, but his name is Jorge. Jorge, You watched the episode, reflections and opinions about it? There you
Okay,
are.
good night.
Hello.
You can listen? It's okay? Hello, good
There is
night. Good night
noise.
to
Sorry,
everyone.
my friend.
Felipe, Paulina.
My friend, is the TV on or something? Because I think, or maybe a dog.
What?
Is the TV on? Because I think we hear a TV in
Like,
your
I
background.
don't lack.
Yeah. Maybe better. We are all following
I'm
you
gonna change my spot.
as you move. Yeah, don't worry. It's perfect now. Better now, much better. So go ahead.
Lack. Better?
Yes, much better. We
Hello,
hear you
hello.
perfectly. Hello, hello. Go ahead. Tell us what you think about the episode. My friend? No, maybe not. Looks like he's having, oh yeah, he's having problems with connecting. Yeah, so let's talk with him later. Camilo, let's go to you then.
Hi everyone. How are
Hello.
you?
Hello.
Uh,
Yeah,
I
go ahead.
think for me it was kind of boring. I didn't like it a lot, but it was because it was like pretty predictable, you know. I think it was like an episode that could last 10 minutes and the outcome would be the same, you know, and that was something that I didn't expect much from the beginning. And I don't know, trying to go where Felipe said, go into certain reflections or deep reflections. I think it's very gringo Spears, you know, in terms of it sounded to me, or it looked to me like the Walking Dead
Yeah,
experience, you know, in
yeah.
terms of
Apocalyptic.
this. Yes, this doomsday episodes where something that was created by humans it's is going against us, you know. And for me, it's like very gringo in terms of using that word on purpose, because they are pretty afraid of their dependence on machines, you know. We as, or at least as I know, Latin Americans or other undeveloped countries, we don't have that dependence that the first world people have on machines. And it's like the same here you see when you have, for example, a Y2K, the Y2K of the 2000s, or the other experiences where people is afraid of technology. In the 80s it was like the atomic bomb, you know.
Yes,
In the, I don't know, I'm thinking about Armageddon and those kind of movies, or
yes.
the day
The
after
2000s.
tomorrow.
Or the rebellion of the machines,
Of course,
2001.
but here in this episode it was boring to me, at least, because you didn't have the human will behind the machine. You know, for example, in Terminator, you have a purpose for the machine to kill people, a war purpose. But here you don't have a purpose. It's like, okay, the dogs are just hunting people, and it's very
But
North American
maybe
people.
that's the idea. That maybe the idea is not to tell us the purpose, so we can assign it a purpose. I think that Black Mirror is done for us to watch the whole thing and then think about it.
Yeah, sure. But I think the, as I was saying, we are always afraid of something in every era of the world, and today we have to be afraid of technology, or I don't know, of or natural catastrophes. But for me, it's like I'm more afraid of humans than
Yeah.
than machines, you know, and the
Yes.
human will behind the machine.
Yes.
But
I actually was
okay,
expecting some human to do something very bad, like for some human to, I don't know, attack her and fight with her, but no.
yeah, sure, and also maybe I sound nihilist here, but I don't think human life is that important for everything to be that committed to kill us, you know, for every other thing to be being committed to kill us or to exterminate us when we can exterminate ourselves pretty good and we're doing pretty
With
good, you know.
words, we do it perfectly. We create pandemics, wars. We can create
And
bombs.
without the special machines to do it, you know. And
Yes.
for me,
Yes.
we are not that important,
Good
you
point.
know,
Good point. I agree with you on
as,
that.
as a species.
I agree with you on that. Anyways, Black Mirror is very human, like humanistic, in a way that it's all about what we could do, what we can do, or what technology can do with us. But what we do
Mhm.
with technology, or what technology does with us, but it's always about us.
Of
Um,
course, and it's pretty, as you said, it's pretty. At least the ambience of the episode is pretty from this era. You know, it's not like a pretty post-punk episode,
yeah,
but it's like tomorrow or could be happening now. You know, and
I
for
think
me
it's happening
that's
in
interesting.
a long distant future, but I think that the long distant future is not that different. Maybe.
Do you think? I
Yeah,
think it could be today
I
because
think
of the
I think it's
cars,
but I
the
think that way
cars
because I
and
think is
the
the cars, it's pretty much like no technology, nothing new in terms of technology. But I think that I was saying this before, that I think this is the last episode of the show. I think that
really.
this is the end. I think that this is like the final apocalypse of this universe.
Mm,
Because they're connecting all the episodes. They're all connected. Not necessarily in a chronological way, but they are all connected. You see some technologies that is starting an episode, and then the same technology is more advanced in the next season, another episode. So it's all the same universe. I think that this is the end of that universe. This is what happens
or
with
maybe
humanity
or
once
maybe
technology works.
maybe the dogs create Tinder after that after
Maybe
this.
the dogs created a
And
simulation of life, and everything we saw in the show was a simulation of the dogs.
of course,
Why
no,
not? They do that often. Just do it once more. Fernando, you were drinking mate. Sorry for interrupting your mate. Go ahead. Share your reflections with us, please.
Really, I like these chapters because I think it's a beautiful sense, the art, uh, and I love the black and white in the apocalyptics,
Yeah.
uh, because you need to focus only in the history. You need only the view of the woman
Yeah.
run.
Characters.
Really, I like it, and I think that maybe it's not apocalyptic because maybe the woman with the two gays are I don't know, poor people to go to, I don't know, uh, take something really, this little bears bear.
Yes. The birth.
And no, it's complicated because you can see this like a social problem, or maybe the poor people needed, I don't know.
You mean like there could be a social conflict, like rich people,
Yeah,
because there were walls. Why were there walls
you-
close in the city? I was like,
we don't see nothing.
yeah, no explanation. They don't tell you what's going on. This is the
In the
reality.
house, yeah, in the
Yes, I
house
love
you
that.
can see that two people dead in a bed, and yeah,
Yeah,
but
they killed
why?
themselves, but why? And why weren't they killed by the dogs? I don't know. Ah, you get froze. It's not shock. I thought you were shocked. No, you were froze. Are we all froze?